Today we're going to go over how to maintain and keep your hang-on filters healthy, clean, and operational. As we go through these steps, today we'll be demonstrating an AquaClear model hang-on filter, but the rules we're showing or the applications we're going to be showing you will apply to most hang-on filters. So if you're having problems with your filter restarting or it stopped working, just watch this video and go through each step and try the same thing at home, and 9 out of 10 times your filter is going to work like brand new. So just follow us along as we show you how to maintain your filter. So the first thing we're going to do is we take the filter off the aquarium and we take it to the sink to clean it. When it's time to clean it, we want to deconstruct or deassemble the filter. So we'll remove the lid and we'll take the basket of filter material out and we'll set it to the side in the sink for cleaning. This part is the most important part for maintaining your filter. Remove your intake stem. And with your intake stem, just take it apart and get yourself a cleaning brush and go in with your cleaning brush and give it a good scrub. Get all the sludge and algae and detritus out of there. Get it nice and clean again. Give it a rinse. Same thing with the intake tube. You want to get in there and have it go around so you can clean the intake tube. And all your cleaning supplies are available at Pisces to do this. The importance of keeping these tubes clean is it allows for greater flow of water, which allows for better filtration. This is the key here. Most people do not do this, but make sure when you clean your filter, you also clean the motor. And it's quite simple. As you can see on the side of on the back of the filter here, we have an arrow. That arrow shows you which direction to twist it, and it just comes off. That's simple. So again, you just turn it and it comes off. Once that's done, you want to be able to just remove the impeller assembly. And with the impeller assembly removed, we just pull that out. We take our little scrubber again and we give it a nice scrub, make sure it's all clean. Then we want to go inside the impeller in the motor and we just go around and we give it a good scrub and rinse it. Put the impeller back in place. And then what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of lubricant and we will reseal the gasket. So we just put a little bit of lube on the filter gasket, and this is going to prevent any leaking. Once that's done, just gently push it around, relubricate the gasket or the O-ring, and that'll keep it from ever leaking on you. And this should be done every time you clean the filter. Once you've cleaned the impeller, you've cleaned the impeller well, and you've lubricated the O-ring, place it back on your filter and just reverse it, put it into place. That's simple, and that will always get your filter going again. Now let's talk a little bit about the filter inserts. With your filter inserts, normally you'll have cartridges or you'll have sections to the filter. So in the AquaClear filter, we typically will use our sponge, a bag of carbon, and our beads for our bio rocks for the biological filtration. So when we do our training, we strongly recommend that your sponge and your bio rock is cleaned and washed out in dechlorinated water. Do not use tap water with chlorine in the water. The chlorine will start to kill off and inhibit some of the good bacteria that are already living and housing in these filter medias. So make sure you give these a good clean in dechlorinated water. How do you do that? Just take some tap water, put in a bit of your dechlorinator, and you will have dechlorinated water. When it comes to the carbon works through ion exchange. This has to be replaced every 3 to 4 weeks. Anything less than that, or more than that, sorry, it's not going to work anymore. So after 4 weeks, carbon's done. You can't wash it, you can't rinse it, it's not going to do anything, you need to replace it. Once we've cleaned our cartridges, we put everything back in place. And in this case, with your AquaClear, the sponge goes at the bottom, then your carbon, then your biomedia on top. Place that back into the basket, put your intake tube back in place. And hang back on the filter. Once that's been cleaned, fill this filter with water, then plug it in and it'll go like new. This should be done at least once a month to maintain the integrity and health of your filter. If you follow these steps and you do this monthly, you're going to get years and years and years, if not decades, out of this filter. The problem we have is that the filter assembly, the motor assembly, is not clean, and the water acts as a coolant. So if there's too gunged up and there's too much sludge in the motor assembly, the impeller slows down, then the motor overheats, and that's when you'll destroy or wreck your filter. So if you do this every month, once a month, your filter will last you for as long as you have your aquarium. That simple, that easy. So this is how we take care of our hang-on filters. If you have any questions at all, or you need any of the cleaning supplies, just come down to Pisces Pet Emporium, check with our fish department staff, and we'll be happy to help you with this. Thank you.